All right, good morning, Jamaica. First thing I want to do is say happy birthday to Auntie Valerie of the Rainbow Line Preschool, just coming in from all the staff there, Auntie Sandy and crew, Auntie Odette and Auntie Pat, sending love. And you know, they do have a motto there that says, readers are leaders, which leads us into this next interview. Now joining us, she is an animated storyteller and poet. She has written pieces such as All the Hero I Need, Ebony, Wake Up With Me, Shadows on the Wall, No More Secrets, Mama, Fatal Love, and The Symphony Plays On. We have seen her, you can Google her, she's across the YouTube, and you can see her doing interviews all over and published in newspapers. And we welcome to the show now Mrs. Christine Neal Wright. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You good?
Yes, I'm great.
That's
fantastic.
Good. I'm alive. Tell us, you are trying to promote in 2017 the power of reading and the benefits of reading. Can you share with us more where this began for you?
Okay, I have two beautiful children, and I started them off very early in reading. So I don't just read to them, I read animated. So it's like you're watching a movie, listening to a book. So I found that it did very well for my son, and now my daughter, she's very excited about reading that. I'm saying, you know, you need to take this to the school. So what I used to do is to take them to school early in the morning, get a book while they're having their breakfast. I'm reading, so I'm having an audience. And everybody's like, come, Auntie Christine is reading. Go and read. So now that we're at Shortwood now, I've decided that, you know, get everybody else involved by getting the children to listen to bedtime stories on WhatsApp. So I would select a book from my library or from the library, anywhere, and I just read the story for them. So I'm finding that parents are getting involved. Hello, what's going on there? No, man, I have to stop and listen to this story. So I'm like, okay, the phone popped down now, so I can't do it.
Did you just say reading via WhatsApp? So you would put the story onto a WhatsApp group or something?
Yes, to my class WhatsApp
To your
group.
class?
Yes.
And then the parents would just put that on and their children would listen and follow along. That's a great idea, using technology to teach and educate. So when you say you're at Shortwood...
No, my daughter goes to that school. So
right.
She's in grade 1.
Oh,
so
Shortwood practicing.
Yeah, so we have a parent group,
yes,
so we support each other.
Yes.
Everything that's happening happens on WhatsApp. So, and you know, people are actually taking it out of our group to take it to other persons out there. So I'm like, okay, this thing is getting a little...
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
But you've been writing poetry for a while.
Yes.
You have some beautiful pieces. Let's go into your journey now as a poet.
Okay.
And where have you been?
Where I started out at Pembroke Hall. That's how I realized that I actually had a talent. When teacher challenged us to write about our pet. So the first one I did, it was an A+. The second one I did was an A+. I'm like, wow, exciting.
I have a talent.
Yes, I have a talent. So I started writing like eulogies. So if someone dies, I said, would you want me to do
You
a
write
tribute?
eulogies?
Yes, I do
Wow.
tributes, eulogies. I actually did a tribute. Shortwood is celebrating 130 years now, their anniversary. So the teacher asked me, Mrs. Davis asked me to write a piece for the school. It was a challenge. It took me about 5 days to actually finish it. But we did a plaque for the school, and they have the poem. Basically, everything that is happening at Shortwood.
It's a great business.
Everything
People pay you for that? That's curious.
Not yet.
Not yet?
But I'm working on it.
That's a good idea. So, I mean, what you do, you know, they can write some bullet points and you would put it into a piece. Is the piece poetic, or is it just that you would just write the speech, or does it have a certain kind of tone and flow and rhythm?
Yeah, it has all of that. Depends on what it is that they asked me to do. Shortwood was a big challenge for me because I'm like, I don't think I'm worthy to write this piece. But she said, the teacher said, Mrs. Davis said, just write what we do. And then I put all of that together, and when I read it to her, she was laughing her head off. I'm like, what miss, what? She said, it's good.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, I'm going to take this to another level. And I asked the parents to come on board and let us put this thing. Don't just give it to them on a paper, put it on a plaque.
So you've been, okay, so when we say Shortwood, I just want our audience to understand we're talking about Shortwood practicing and junior high school.
That's infant practicing and junior high.
I've done some work there, yes. I know right where you are.
Yes, I
on
know.
Olivia Road.
Right.
Now, let's hear a piece that you have for us today to share.
All right, this one is called No More Secrets.
Right. Look like you have more than one there, though, Christine.
Yes, I do.
Well, let's go through them. I want to hear some poetry.
All right. I want to read Mama first. Is that okay?
Please. That's an older one that you have. It's not
That's
a
an
new
older
one, but
one.
we want to hear it because it's a great piece.
All right.
Let's go.
Mama. Blood upon me hand. See it ya? See it there? It a run. It a drip. Mama. Me just help the boy them kill a man. Take him gun. What you gonna do, Mama? Help me now. Lord, give me faith. Shut your mouth. You are my flesh and blood and me one little youth. If them go away with you, what good is you to me? You have to go out of sight. I forgot about it. Mama. Lord have mercy. Why you never discipline me when me the dry eye? Me can't sleep again because me keep seeing him face when death take over and him fall out of place. Shoot me, my mother. Take, because me can't take it no more. Take me out of my misery. I'm out at this door. Son, me tell you already, and me will tell you again. Shut your mouth, boy. Put on the weapon. Go wash off yourself and go on your bed. All right, Mama. Since I saw you see it, I go and blow out your brains and make you feel how it feels. No, son. A joke me did I make stop, boy. Boy. Boop, boop, boop. No, Mama. You say it too late. Son falls to the ground over his dead and heavily pregnant mother, while 3 members of the police force gently takes him and the weapon away.
You know, that sounds like some social commentary there with a lot of homes. Is that a story that you read or a story you know about that you have now put into this piece? Because I mean, it's saying a lot about relationships between mothers and sons, and you hear about them covering up for their children who know about their children committing crimes. It sounds like mental health issues. There's a lot going on there.
It's a lot going on because some years ago, 2002, 2003, there was a spate of police killings. And I'm always doing eulogies, so I asked this police woman, it was an ex-inspector, and she was talking to me and she's saying, after our conversation, this poem came out. She said, this is what is happening in society. From their small, they come in with the pencils that don't belong to them. They come in with the lunch pan that don't belong to them and stuff like that. And the mother or the father doesn't say, where it come from? Bring it back. It started from there. So when they come in with the television and the bag of money and the this and the that, they accept it. So now that this child is in trouble, he literally killed a man, and now it's messing him up. And he's asking, what are you going to do for me, Mommy? I don't care. Just bring the things in and go about your business, you understand? So he decides that this child is coming, you're bringing another child to do what I'm doing? No way, it's not going to happen. And he just snapped.
No, so that one, the deep. I know you have another piece, but I'm getting the rap signal. Do I have 1 minute? I'd love to hear the other one. Go ahead. I'm not getting a response, so go ahead. No
more secrets. Some secrets are not worth dying for. When the weakest in the chain becomes the bond and the broken becomes its greatest strength. There will be no more secrets, despite tokens to validate silence, despite the reign of terror of threats while desecrating my temple, telling onlookers that I asked for, wanted, and initiated every discourse, bruising my honor, tainting my reputation while silent whispers spread gossip like a sweet and voracious conflagration. There will be no more secrets. My children shall learn to speak up and speak out against this debauchery, this morbid delicacy that is somewhat tolerated by well-thinking humanity. We are no more victims, but victorious over the power they thought they had over us. We are more than conquerors and shall no longer keep their secrets.
No longer will we keep their secrets. Boy, I know you have a plethora of poems and for all age groups, obviously, and animated stories. I know we started off with children. I know that first one would be a little frightening for the early childhood.
I think that's right. And you should have heard Shadows on the Wall.
Shadows on the Wall.
That's scary.
How can we hear more from you?
Okay, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook.
Yeah.
Under the name Christine Neal Wright. But if you want to reach me, you get in touch with me at Chris, CHRISNEIL 45 at gmail.com. I want to thank Marcella for my outfit. Thank you very much, Marcella, and for everyone who stood by me and helped me out with my editing of my stuff and all of that. So,
and we wish you growth, and we hope to see the pieces published globally.
And I want Jamaica to come.
Writer.
I want Jamaica to come on board and help Shortwood because we have a lot of talented children there who are not able to do more, but we need corporate Jamaica to come on board and help us out.
All right.
All right.
That's
Thank
Shortwood Infant,
Primary,
primary,
and
junior high. So thank you so much, Mrs. Christine Neal Wright, keeping the spoken word alive. And if you would like to see and hear more of her pieces, as she said, check her out on her YouTube, Facebook pages, and she gave you the number. Coming up on the other side of the break, the Book Industry Association of Jamaica chairman shares their vision. Keep it locked to Smile Jamaica.